even with the amplifier that I had, even with the Rotel, the Arundel Towers are some of the best that I've heard because of the characteristics that they offer. They're a 92 dB sensitive speaker. They're a 35 hertz low reach speaker with multiple ports for tuning. They're HDF construction. They have no resonance. They're higher value per dollar because they're direct from company. So they're even better than they would be if I was paying the same price for something else. If I bought them at a retail level plus the 30% that retailers collect, they'd be somewhere in the range of 10 grand, but they're really only about 6.5 Canadian, I think. They're 4,600 US plus taxes. The Orchard Audio amplifiers was a direction that I had been in for a number of years. I'd always seen them advertised. I know that my friend Jay had them in house for a while. Zeos Reviews has had Orchard Audio on his channel for a long time. In fact, he's still using them as his reference amps. And what he says about Orchard Audio is very, very blunt. And he's the kind of person who's listened to amps forever. So he still has the Starkrimson monos in his reference system. So when I knew about them and I started hearing about this GANFET tech and this idea of Class D being developed beyond what has been out there before, and then I saw the specs that came back. It's like 0.0008 THD numbers. It's really, really good stuff, and that's because of the designing and the engineering that goes into it, of course, but also the development of this technology over time. So to have an amp that's really small, that has a very good power supply, has absolutely zero noise floor, provides some of the cleanest and best separated sound I've heard in any other amps, even in other places, and to know that a lot of my peers and reviewers agree with this technology, even though they have 20 other companies breathing down their neck about reviews. Orchard Audio is still on the money and best for money. So someone mentioned upgrading from Fosse Audio. Please do it. Orchard Audio is saying here in the chat, says retailers normally take 40%, sometimes even 50%, I guess, depending on what it is. And I know a little bit about pricing and cost versus retail because I worked for a brand before. I've assembled amplifiers myself. I've seen the SMT and the pick and place line and the wave soldering lines and the boards, and I've seen the QC process. I've seen the audio precision tech process. I've seen all of those things myself. So I know a little bit about amps. I also know how much the markup is from cost. It's pretty wild. So when you go direct from company, like my speakers with Arundel Sound, Arundel direct to company, SVS direct to company, Orchard Audio offering what they do at these prices, you're getting the same thing. You're getting like twice the amplifier for the price, and the fact that they outperform a lot of other stuff. It's really good. It's a really good deal. And like I said, these are the most exciting thing that have happened to my hi-fi experience in the last number of years outside of the speakers that I bought. So I thank Leo very, very much for an incredible opportunity and for making such things that actually perform very, very well. I mean, he will tell you, the website will tell you, all of the reviewers will tell you, but it's not just my word for it, but working through all of these different avenues, being so closely related and having the communication and like customer service and the back and forth and being very, open and hosting listening sessions. Come on, you get to go and actually listen to this stuff. There was opportunities for people to go and actually hear these amps on speakers at locations dedicated, not just audio shows, like outside of that, because there's no retail location. That's brilliant. There's hardly any other company owners that are putting that kind of effort into the brand, being able to bring it to people. That tells you a lot. And I'm not just saying it because he's here, and I'm not just saying it because, I have to think about my next opportunity. No, I'm saying it because it's true. There aren't that many people that are doing that. There are not that many owners that are willing to invite people into a space to listen to products. Say, hey, bring your stuff, bring your playlist, come and listen to this thing outside